Hello and welcome back to IIBEC 2025, Orlando, Florida. My name is Heidi Ellsworth and we are on the Coffee Shop sound stage sponsored by IB Roof Systems. And I have to tell you, it's been worth the wait because we have in the house, live on the sound stage, Brian Polish, CEO of IIBEC. Thank you for taking time out.
It is great to be here. Thanks for having me, Heidi. I appreciate it.
I have to tell you, we love this show, Brian.
Good. We love it too.
Yeah, it is so powerful. The people who are here, the consultants. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and then tell everybody a little bit about IIBEC.
Absolutely. So, Brian Polish, I'm the CEO of IIBEC, and I have been doing this great work for IIBEC since 2019. So we're excited to almost hit our 6th anniversary working for this great organization. And IIBEC is the association for the building enclosure consultants. And our goal is to be the one-stop shop for folks in the building enclosure world. And I think we're getting there. We're doing that work. Yeah. And that's the quest in what we're trying to do. And we're here in Orlando for our 2025 International Convention and Trade Show. And so far, I'm going to call it a roaring success.
Yes.
We started the show with almost having sold out the trade show area.
Wow.
We are at 27,700 square feet. I think that's the right number.
Wow.
147 booths. 36 of those exhibitors are new. They're new to IIBEC this year. So, and that's, that means that we're just growing the reach of the trade show for folks and trying to get to all 6 sides of the building. So we've got a number of the new exhibitors are in the glazing, windows, eaves type business and waterproofing, and so that's really what that's been one of my goals, is to grow that. So we're pretty excited about that.
Well, I can tell you, it's obvious. It's good. I wouldn't say it's a lot bigger, but I can see the growth from last year. And when I left last year's, I was like, we're bringing the full sound stage. We're doing the whole 9 yards because this is just such a quality show. And one of the things we've been talking to so many of our guests today about is the importance of the IIBEC community within roofing and the building envelope overall. And I just want to give you a little feedback. Everybody is like, they are the heartbeat. Somebody called it like the hub of everything that we do. Good. It was so positive. Tell us what your thoughts are on kind of how that's all coming together.
So, I think, what IIBEC is, I sort of look at it, maybe it's sort of a triangle, if you will, or a 3-legged stool, whatever metaphor we want to use. You've got the manufacturers who put together these tremendous products that keep people safe, right? They're keeping water in or out. We're doing the things they're supposed to do. Yeah. You've got the contractors who are the ones that are designing or that are physically building these structures, but then you have the design folks, and that's where our members come in.
Yes.
And we feel strongly in a couple of ways, those 3 things are separate. Contractors shouldn't be doing design work, designers shouldn't be doing contracting work, manufacturers shouldn't be doing contracting work or design work, and so the 3 need to be a team. And what we really look for is building ways that team can work together. I see it here where we do have contractors. So we have some of them are exhibiting, some of them are just participating in the show and getting the education. We have the manufacturers who are here sharing their products and what they do, but then it's the consultants that come and are learning about what's new.
Yes.
They're sharing their knowledge. We do 20 education sessions while we're here. We have 3 general sessions, providing people that cutting edge information about what's going on with the community of the design community here.
Yeah.
So
we had Lauren Morley on earlier today. She is the president of the Denver chapter.
Right.
She's a roofing contractor. Yep. She is committed. She's getting her RRC, but she's like, we just want to work with consultants. Right. That is her whole business philosophy, is we want to work with consultants. We want to be that. We want to do the install, just like you said, working with them.
And we feel that makes the project better, right? It's going to make the project better when you partner with a consultant.
Yeah.
And we're trying to get that word out not only in the contracting community, but also in the owner community. So we've been doing a lot of work with BOMA and IFMA and other groups like that to try and say, hey, look, you need to have a consultant on your job site, and why. So.
And you know what? That education is so important. And I know education is the foundation of everything you do here, and the certification. So just talk a little bit about that.
So IIBEC is, so we really have two strong core things that IIBEC does. One is education, which is what this is, right?
Yeah.
This is what this meeting is, and we've talked about that. The other is our credentials program.
Yes.
And so we have 7 different credentials. We are in the process of IIBEC becoming ANSI accredited, which is you can become a personnel certification body, which we will do that. Our first credential that will be certified is the CBE-CXP, which is our commissioning credential. So increasingly building owners are looking to they're looking to get their buildings commissioned, which is what you do upon opening the building, if you will, and making sure all that design work works, if you will. That's my simple terminology. I'm sure it's a little more complex if that, but it's basically confirming what was designed.
Right.
And so that's important. But our other credentials, our RRC, our RRO, our REWC, our REWO, and our RWC. It's a lot of R's.
Yeah.
Those are the core of what we do. It's the 6 sides of the building, and so those folks can demonstrate their knowledge. And we now we had 7% growth last year of our credentials program.
Awesome.
We are now over 2,500 credentialed individuals, which is, again, that's a huge milestone for the organization, and it demonstrates the value of them. Yeah. We're in the process now of trying to get our members, and folks will hear about this tomorrow when they are on Sunday. We changed our pattern. Yeah. Sunday, when we go to the annual meeting of the members, we're trying to get folks to let us know when owners or clients require or give preference to folks with IIBEC credentials.
Nice.
We know of a number of instances, Wake County Public Schools in North Carolina, the Army Corps of Engineers. So some of these groups are starting to require folks to have our credentials be on their job sites. And that demonstrates the value of the credential, but it also demonstrates the importance that they place in the work that our folks do.
Right. Congratulations.
Thanks.
That's big.
Thanks. It's great.
Really
it's huge. We're excited.
Yeah. When I kind of want to come back as we come to the end of this, is just the importance, again, because I think it is one of the things that's out there that I'm always I just want to make sure we bring this home. The importance of contractors and consultants working together with manufacturers. What is some of your advice for the contractors who are watching out there on how they can best work with consultants, IIBEC consultants in their area, and form those relationships?
I think you have to treat it as a partnership. Yeah. It is a partnership. It's not, I think, I've heard, the lore and the history of IIBEC. I think sometimes, many years ago, some of that was adversarial. And I think, I don't think of it as an adversarial situation. At the end of the day, all the parties involved want the best project to be built. Right. You want that building enclosure to perform exactly the way the owner expects it to, and the designer, which could be our member, designed it. Yeah. And so and frankly, the roofing contractor wants it to work the way it's supposed to work.
Of course.
And so the goal is to have a good building enclosure, right? And so I think that I would start from the positive, and I would start with building relationships and look at it from a how you work together as a team, and it's not and not as an adversarial situation.
Right. And the way to do that is very simple. Every large metropolitan area, every region has an IIBEC chapter that you can get involved with, and you can start meeting the consultants in the area, deciding if you want to do the continuing education.
Absolutely.
And they can just go to your website, right?
Absolutely.
To find all those chapters.
IIBEC.org.
Yeah.
Real simple.
Yeah.
Real simple. There's 27 of them. We have a brand new one in Western Michigan, so
I love it.
Which is great. So, and that's a growing area. That's they're based in Grand Rapids. It's the second biggest city in Michigan. Yeah. So lots of folks there. So.
And you can find all of that information on Roofers Coffee Shop, on the IIBEC directory. We work with them all year long, bringing this information of what's happening, including your symposiums, this show, and all the continuing education. So lots of great things for your business by being involved with IIBEC.
Absolutely. Thank you, Heidi.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for being here. We wouldn't have it any other way.
We love it. We love it. Good luck with day 2.
Absolutely.
And have a great show.
We will. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you all. We have one more coming your way. Hold on.